Hey y'all, it's your girl Daetriel, aka Lash Day, your motivation mommy. And today I'm teaching y'all what I call just the grab and go, the stuff and pluck. You know, just how to add hair to the braid, but in a lot easier way, y'all. Like, I don't understand how they put the hair in and they flip one up and then they braid it down and they flip that under. My brain never computed that. So I have what I call the stuff and go, because it's easy and I literally just stuff that hair in there and go. So let's get to it. Okay, y'all, let's get to it. This is my stuff and go method. You see, I got Miss Chloe Chanel's little hair out. Say, hey girl, hey. She came out of retirement for me, y'all. So you are gonna part it into your 3-strand like you would usually do. I am an underhand braider. So, like that, like so. You see, I crossed the first hair over. The second hair is about to cross back. And my grab and go is, I literally just grab and go. So, stuff it right here. Boom, with that under, and hold it on your other one, right? And then you could just braid it very easily. See? I don't know if y'all saw that, so I'm gonna do it again. It's up in there, right? You saw how I put that little bit of hair in? Boom, there she was. Okay, let's get a nice other little, I'm gonna get a bigger piece for y'all so y'all can see it. You see I added to the one underneath and the one on top. So when we go back, it's so natural. Look, it just falls right into place. Boom, it just fell right on in there. My tension wasn't perfect with that one, but let's try another one. This one is a bigger piece. You add it to that middle, throw it around town. You see, that one came out better. That one came out a lot better. Boom, you saw it? I know this is a little thick, but I'm just trying to show y'all. Throw it in with that middle one. And we just gonna keep on going. And just keep on doing our thing. You know what I mean? And then you just braid her on down. And Miss Chloe Chanel is so happy to have this good old braid on the side of her head. It's knotless, it's beautiful. Like I said, this one right here, how that happened is I did not use the correct tension or the correct angle. But the one up here and the one down here were put in there perfectly, minus this being a little thicker. But that's okay, because I wanted to make it a little thicker to show y'all what we are doing. But that is what I call my stuff and go, because you're literally just stuffing it in there where it makes sense and then going on about your business, girl. It saves me so much time and confusion. The more I have to think while I'm braiding, the more stressful it is. And I don't like to be stressed out when I'm braiding. It's something that I do that relaxes me, and I just chill and be in my daydream thoughts and in my little podcast and stuff, y'all, you know. So here is the braid. The braid. Yep, only one flaw right there. We ain't backing that up and fixing that. Why? I already told y'all what happened. Boom, the end. All right, guys, we just did one stuff and go, right? So now we're gonna do it with a little bit of product. You know, just a little smidge. Nothing too crazy. Just to show you how the hair works out with a little bit of product. This right here that I just put on her is the African Pride Lock and Braid Gel. I've really been enjoying it. It comes in this bad boy. African Pride has been long and true for the community for a while. I use a lot of it, don't mind me. I use it for most of my services. I like that it has almost a gripped feel to it. It doesn't leave behind a lot of residue. It seems to moisturize the hair really well. I really like it for locks. I probably like it more for locks than braids, honestly. And it's a little expensive for braids, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. But we are going to take our 3 strands. Once again, oh y'all, I forgot to separate my little hair. Don't mind it. Don't mind my little hair. So this hair was already braided previously. It was hair that I had left over from a client. And I just put it in a braid, put it off to the side, because you never know when you're gonna need a little extra hair for a braid down, or if someone just needs a little extra hair. So I'm gonna separate this out, you know, because she getting her little extensions. I'll be making a video on different ways to separate the hair and different tools that you could use, whether you're just a mommy trying to do your kids' hair, a girly who likes to do her own hair, or you trying to start your own braiding business, boo, which I do highly suggest because there's always money in braiding, and that shouldn't be able to be taken over. But yeah, I know that. So, like I said before, we are going to get our 3 sections. So we have our 3 sections. Start to braid that. I hope y'all can see it well. And we're just gonna stuff and go, just like we did last time. I put that hair with that middle one in that end and just go from there. Next time, one of them without the extension hair is in the middle. I take more hair, I just stuff it back there on that middle and that outside and just go. Once I get to about where the eye is and the temple is right here, I flip my hands because I don't need as much tension, and honestly I really like to see what I'm doing, which is what I was trying to show y'all with the first one, but it messed with my tension. So you know, we don't play with the tension. That's not what we do. It's just not cool. So here we are. Oh, y'all see a girl's tension is there today. Look at her go. Come on, tension. I'm just putting all this hair in here so y'all can keep on seeing this stuff and go. You know, it's just, you just throw it in there and just keep on going. I don't know how else to describe it to you. But this was easier for me than doing that up, down, swoopity-doop thing that they doing all over the place. I learned knotless braids before they were called knotless braids. I used to do my little sister's hair in the 90s and the 2000s, and we did not have YouTube. So I figured this out myself, and I called it invisible braids. I legit thought that I invented it. Like legit, y'all. I really did. And here we are. This is what I called invisible braids when I was young. Now they are known as knotless braids. So here we are. I hope that you guys really like this tutorial. Be sure to ring the bell for Daetriel. I think this is going to be one of my shorter tutorials, but as you can see, of course, you're going to dip the hair. It gets rid of all those flyaways. I know some people who cut them. Me personally, I like to dip them and see what's going on, see where we're laying, and if cutting is necessary, we can, but if it's not necessary, for what? Don't make extra work for yourself, boo. Okay, say bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Thank you for rocking with me. Seeing my hair get done. Blink, blink with the lashes, boo thing. Bye.